Hi, I'm back. I hope everybody weathered the COVID problem good and everybody's fine. And I managed to weather through it, and I ended up pretty fine for an old fella. I'd just like to thank Grant for the Passat hat he gave me, and it's a home hardware chain in Nova Scotia, and I understand that they're opening a new store in Coal Harbour sometime in September, so congratulations to them. And now we'll get on to our cooking today. Oh, Milo's gone, sorry. He left, so I can't show you Milo. And today I'm going to cook a little something that's a little different. It's called No Corn Cornbread. It's for all you people who have food allergies and everything else and can't really eat real cornbread. Like my assistant there, she's got all those allergies. So it's inspired by Danielle Walker's recipe book. Danielle Walker's recipe book. And it turned out, my assistant made it and she liked it, but see, I'm not my assistant, so if I make it, it may not turn out, but bear with me, we'll try it anyway. Okay, so here we go. We need, better take the glass off so I can see. We need 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. Must be in the fridge. She never put it out. My heavens. And you can use any kind of almond milk. I happen to be using Earth's Own Soy Fresh Cashew. Unsweetened original. But you use any kind.
Shake it first.
I should shake it first, just to make sure it goes on. This milk lasts a lot longer than the dairy stuff. So, see, it says on it's good till 2020, September 19. So it lasts a long time. The COVID affected my mind. It affects some people. Anyway, so we need 3/4 of a cup. And I have 3/4 of a cup here.
No, I don't.
I only have 1 cup. Oh, somebody made a switcheroo on me.
No, just use the quarter 3 times.
So I guess instead I'll use the quarter 3 times. So we'll just fill her up. Right and full. Thank you. Don't mind you spill a little bit, it's alright. That's what they made cloths for, clean up. And there we go. 3 1/4, which makes 3/4. So I think that's all. Won't be using this anymore. So we'll put it over here. Put our milk back. We need some coconut oil, which is here somewhere.
It's in that bowl.
Oh, here it is, right in front of my nose. Coconut oil in the bowl. We dump her in. There we go. Okay, 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Oh, must we use the same thing? That's a 1/2 cup. Here's our 1/4 cup here.
It's not.
That's 1 cup. Somebody's been screwing up with all my things.
You put your 1/4 cup in there.
Somebody's been screwing up here. Probably me. Okay, here's our 1/4 cup. So that's 1/4 cup right on there. So I can't frig it up, see? There we go. Any kind of maple syrup. This isn't what's in it. It's a different maple syrup that's in it. There we go. 1/4 cup of maple syrup to make it nice and sweet. There. Now, what else? 1 teaspoon of vinegar. We just have pure apple cider vinegar. You can use pretty well any kind of vinegar, as long as it's vinegar. Now, what was it? 1 tablespoon. That's half. There's 1 tablespoon. Lucky they printed the things on it, because I'd never know. I'd never know what it was. So pour in. See how steady that is? Well, not bad for an old fella. There we go. So, alright, devil's vinegar. Five eggs. Holy cow. There's our 5 eggs. Good island eggs, but it makes no difference. Use Nova Scotia eggs. Just remember, buy local when you can. Help everybody out of the culvert. There we go. 1 eggie. 2 eggies. Well, this one didn't crack the best. 3 eggies. 4 eggies. 1 more eggie makes 5. There we go. And I guess I'll mix it up because this is all my wet ingredients to save. Oh, it looks really nice. There's colors in it. We've got to beat the egg yolks right up. Should have had a whisk. You gotta make them beat them up. They go right quick, eh? Just like a beater. Yes, and you should have all your ingredients the same temperature before you bake, but this is just a fly-by-night, so this eggs should have been left out for a while at room temperature, but they weren't, so we'll just make do.
That's probably good, Dad.
This is probably good. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. 2 1/4 cups of almond flour. There we have the almond flour.
Stuff in the container.
Oh, there's some little bit of stuff in here. This is
No, in the container.
all of the stuff in here. There's one of these. Betty Crocker. In Betty Crocker's container. She left some. There we go. So what did we say? 2 1/4 cups. Every little bit out. There we go. I'm going to get some more in there. And this is Red Mill. Some guy with a nice hat. Not as nice hat as mine, but he looks something like me. Look. What do you think? Beard trimmed a little bit. What's his name? Wholesomely Yours, Bob Moore, I think is the guy's name. Bob Red Mill. Crunch Bobby up a little bit more when we get the next bunch in. There we go. What did you say? 2.
Open it all the way. Open.
2 1/4. 2 1/4. Bobby must have been sitting on the shelf for a while. Well, there we go. There's 2 and 1/4. Oh, we got 1/4 in here. Oh, I think I have a 1/4 cup in here. There's a 1/3 of a cup.
That's the white one.
A 2/2 of a cup. A 1/3 of a cup. We got none. That's awful. We'll try the white one. 1/4 cup right off the bat. 1/4 cup right off the bat. I thought that was pretty good. There. 2 1/4 cups of Bobby Moore's red mill.
Are you sponsored by Bob's Red Mill?
No. Just a fellow we know. Non-GMO pledge. See, it says right on her, eh? That's why we're using her. Everybody has their little food allergies and everything. And let me see, what else do we have here? 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. It says baking powder right on it. Oh, I missed my coconut flour. Sorry. Right here. There's my coconut flour right here. Already milled out, so we're all right. I don't think it's Bobby's, but anyway.
It is.
Oh, it's Bobby's too. This here's Bobby's too. Yeah, Bobby's got pretty good fella. He's making everybody theirs. So then 1 tablespoon of baking powder. There's we have baking powder. What's this one here? That's a 1/2, so I'll take 2 of these. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Get out the door. It's an old rhyme we used to use back in the 1800s. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Half a teaspoon. There we go. That's gone right. And 1/2 teaspoon salt. I don't like using salt, but I guess my...
No, the pink stuff.
Is this salt? God, look at this. This is pink. I always thought salt was white. Must be that special salt.
Pink Himalayan salt.
Oh, it's pink Himalayan salt. Just where they have the llamas no, they have the llamas in Peru. They have llamas in Himalaya, I think, too.
We didn't see llamas.
No, we seen alpacas. We seen a llama. There was 1 llama. We were at an alpaca farm there last week. We seen some alpacas and some llamas. And they say their wool is really good. They make socks out of them and everything. There we go. 1/2 teaspoon, yep. There. Oh. There's a couple of the buddies we met. We had a really nice, interesting tour. Okay, there's everything mixed together. That's all our ingredients. Now we mix that all together. Just like when you're a kid, you want to make mud pies. Only you can eat this afterwards and it won't taste as bad as mud pie. Oh, looks pretty good. Remember, no corn cornbread. For all my buddies that have their food allergies.
What do you eat cornbread with, Dad?
Grits. You get grits and cornbread. You can have your crawdads too. You get the crawdad fish. I eat it with anything myself. lobster. You can have cornbread with lobster. Chicken. Louisiana pot chicken. Mix her up really good.
That's probably good.
There. There. Now we put it into a pan. Oh, we have to turn our oven on. Better turn the oven on. 375 it says. 375 it says. Bake. 75. And it's going to be 25-30 minutes. We'll set up when we. Oh, my oven's ready. Look, that's pretty neat. Actually, it's not, but I just for television purposes, we'll say it's ready. So we got to put it in our pan.
Parchment paper in it.
We need parchment paper because it won't stick to the end of the pan. And I hope you people have been baking while you've been stuck inside with the pandemic. I'm not that good of a tearer-upper, but it'll serve the purpose. It serves the purpose. A little bit more over this way. There we go. And of course, a lot of people are getting a lot of TV watched in. The sports now started back, giving people something to watch, so that's good. My poor Maple Leafs are gone. I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, I think all the Canadian teams are gone now. I'm not 100% sure at taping, but I think they're all gone. There we go. Get everything out as much as you can. There. Let's fill it up a little bit, smoother out. Just almost, well, you're baking the cake the same as, pretty much the same as baking the cake, except it's no cornbread. And all you people who like banana loaves, that's pretty much the same idea. I just love banana loaves. I could eat it till it's coming out in ears.
You mean banana bread?
Banana loaf bread, call it. Some call it banana loaves, some call it bread. I don't know why they call it bread. I call it loaf. It's not really bread. But then again, I guess you could say it is bread.
Ask your fans.
Yes. You can, on the website there, you can say what you think is the proper name for it. Banana loaf or banana bread. Or banana loaf bread. Or banana bread loaf. Yeah. There. Now we still have a couple more minutes left before the stove is ready to go. Our oven's ready now, so we're just going to pop this in the oven. And it's 25-30 minutes, so we'll just pop her in. Should be wearing gloves, but if I burn myself, I'm still on vacation. I got a couple of weeks, so I'm alright. So, timer. So, we'll put it in the middle. We'll say 27.
doesn't burn.
If I burn it, it's my fault. Just remember that, folks. If I burn it, it's my fault. And here, we'll just go through this again here. It's non-corn cornbread, inspired by Danielle Walker's recipe. 3/4 cup of almond milk, coconut oil, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, a tablespoon of vinegar, 5 eggs, 2 1/4 cups almond flour, coconut flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. Oven at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes. I took 27, so if I burn it, remember I did it, folks. And also, while I have you here, it's been a really hot summer, and a lot of people take watermelons as we say, a relief. But also, did you know that watermelons are a good relief for your dogs? So if you cut up a little piece of watermelon, the dogs just love it, and they're getting lots of nutrition plus water out of it. And we do that a lot with Milo. He's sleeping now. I don't know if he'll get up and have it or not.
Oh, give him a big piece then. Give him a very big piece.
Oh, there's a little piece in there. And then, anyway, we have some here. Look, he's licking the lips. He knows what it is. And see, I don't like using these sharp knives. I usually end up cutting myself. Cut a little piece off for you, girl.
What are you doing?
Well, that's going to be too big a piece. We'll cut a little piece off the side here. There's a big piece. There.
There's no. So you can hold it and he'll eat it.
All right, here, we're cutting a little piece off. There. All right, cameraman. Now you see these, it's nice and there's lots of moisture and fiber in it and everything else. See how they like that? What I usually do is I'll cut the end of it off and just give them the fiber stuff, but for television purposes we'll just there. See here. He just loves it. You'll eat everything, so just gotta watch your fingers. Finish this one. Make sure you get the seedless variety. Remember, folks, watermelon. And I heard in Nova Scotia there's another variety of watermelon, a yellow one, I think it is. Yeah, yeah, they were selling it in Nova Scotia. Whether 25 was enough or 27. Oh, it looks good. Looks really good. Stick a thing in. Stick a little thing in it here. See if Oh, I think that's done. There's no innards on the toothpick, so I think that's done. Yeah. Looks pretty darn good. I'd say she's done. I say she's done, old chap. We'll just have to let that cool off, and then we'll have a bite of it. Just looks like bread. Cornbread with no corn. Try a little piece. Not bad. Not bad. You put a little bit of butter on it, or you could eat it with strawberries or whatever. Tastes pretty good. Just remember, no cornbread. And before I leave, I just like to mention I have a new logo on my website, and I'd like to thank one of the guys I work with, Boxcard Dan, who designed it, and it says it's a striking resemblance. Anyway, we'll see ya. Pour a cup of maple syrup to make it nice and sweet. I can eat it till it's coming out my ears.